What advice would you give to a 14-year-old about starting high school? Forgive yourself when necessary. It's high school, you're probably going to do something stupid. If you have even a remote interest in joining something, try it out, but don't be ashamed if it ends up not working out and you end up quitting. Basically, it'll be way easier if you are able to forgive yourself easily. It's okay to grow apart from your friends from middle school and make new ones. How do I make new ones? Express your true interests and let them find you, or try and seek those with the same interests. Instructions unclear, ended up in Russian mafia. I'm a machine. Duck it, he's the machine. Duck that bitch, this is Russia. It's going to feel like the most important time of your life, and the most emotional time of your life. But, what's important is finding a balance between grades and friends and work, if you end up working. Some classes will feel pointless, and they are, but remember there is an end and it's important to try and get through them. It's those skills, learning how to study and how to get through things you don't like, that will serve you better than pretty much anything you actually learn in school. Enjoy your personal relationships, but never let any negative interactions affect you too heavily. That's way easier said than done, but in all honesty, you will never see most people you encounter during your HS days again after graduation. Let the haters hate, you be you. Use this time to learn what you like, explore your options, most importantly try to be yourself without caring what other people think. Again, that won't be easy, but if you can do it you'll thank yourself later. We're rooting for you. Edit, a word. Having an interest makes you interesting. In high school I had a ridiculous obsession with Rubik's Cube speed solving. I started bringing puzzles to school every day and solving them during class. Previously I wasn't popular at all, but eventually I became known as the Rubik's Cube guy. I feel like every school has to have at least one Rubik's Cube guy. We did have several guys who constantly solved Sudokus during class. Especially math. Also done guy copied the map of Risk and glued to the inside of his folder to play with the guy next to him. Worked very well. Damn, I'd love to play Risk in class. One game would last the whole school year. Get involved in some extracurricular activity like tennis or theater or debate or swimming or something you're interested in. You will make friends and it's really nourishing to be a part of a community. I agree, I basically met my whole friend group in orchestra. It's really fun, and you can meet people with alike interests. Same. I have a band and we all go to the music rooms every day after school. She is, most likely, not the one. Don't stick around because you're afraid of being alone. Eat it. Thanks for my first award ever. I could have really used this one a couple years back. Would have made my high school time so much better. I just regret spending all that time on and off with my ex now. Pay attention to the way your friends talk about your mutual friends to you. This is exactly the way they speak of you to them. If you have a secret that you don't want to get out, don't tell a single person. No, not even your best friend. Nobody. If your parents have concerns about someone you're dating or one of your friends, pay attention and listen to them. They are rarely wrong about this. Overall, just try to have fun and grow. You will fall into the rut of this sucks I can't wait to graduate, but you will miss some of it eventually. The dating one especially. My friends didn't trust my boyfriend, my mom didn't trust my boyfriend, the school bullies didn't trust my boyfriend. Did I listen? No. Did I get hit constantly and cheated on? Yes. First 2 points can be discussed, but even the bullies not trusting him is a giant ass red flag. Was I lonely and vulnerable and thoroughly convinced he wasn't that bad? Also a yes. This is what those people exploit. Sure as hell is. I wish people did not do that. Sometimes it is too late to understand what happened. You don't need to impress everyone. Damn near everyone you meet in high school won't matter in your life after you graduate. Be one of those guys that just does trick shots and stuff, and not those guys that smokes in the bathroom. Underrated advice. High school senior here. The opinions of ducking 15-year-olds don't matter. What they think is cringe probably isn't even that cringe. Do whatever you want, and even though it's hard, be yourself 100%. You might not be liked by all, but the ones who will, are gonna be good people. You're absolutely right, but no 15-year-old in the world is gonna listen to that advice. Ike, I'm 14 and that seems reasonable. Will I start becoming comically stupid at 15? No, you've been comically stupid your whole life and you will be forever. It's how you grow as a person. Understandable, have a nice day. The guy's cynical but pretty much accurate. As soon as we all accept that none of us really know anything, we're all just faking it and pretending because we're scared of ducking everything up, the happier we'll all be. Don't slack off on grades thinking you'll have time to pull them up. So true. I'll keep that in mind. To add on to this, if your grades are amazing, still take time to study either your schoolwork or something in the same field. Study skills will become invaluable after leaving high school, especially if you go to college. Personally, I really struggled in my first year of uni because I breezed through high school and never learned how to study for myself. Get your work done. Don't put it off, don't make excuses. Get it done. Approximately 86.4% of your grades will be the work you turn in. You can't get out of it. You can't lie about it. And I promise, you'll feel better having time at home to do what you like, rather than being punished for not doing what you were supposed to do at school. Be serious about the work, and you'll find that your teachers will respect you for it. #X200B, and for Die Liebe Gottes, it's not that hard. I should work on not procrastinating then. If you do as much work as possible in class instead of goofing off as soon as you finish the classwork, you can avoid taking home probably 90% of homework. Knowing this, you have a choice: do the homework at home and hang with friends in class, or do it in class and be free after school. You can do it either way, but if you acknowledge that you're making a choice, you've given yourself a reward for doing the work. For example, I did my homework in class, so now I get to play Xbox longer. Or I have to do this homework now, but I got to chat with friends today. Either way, the connection of doing the work to getting the reward makes you more likely to feel motivated to do it. To add to this, get things done quickly in class and use free time wisely to do homework you can avoid. I personally had a problem with multiple classes because 70% of my grade was based on homework the teacher assigned specifically as homework. And of course I never did anything at home. I have ADHD, it was hard, but I had lunch pretty late in the day and my harder classes were in the morning. I just knocked out homework with my friends during lunch. Okay, we were nerds, but it was helpful for subjects like math and Latin. Time efficient. As a guy who just graduated high school, don't get involved in high school drama, not the class, actual drama. Got way too involved in this stuff when I was an underclassman. Get good grades, make a scheduling plan, get organized, take notes, etc. Challenge yourself with app classes. I regret in fact not taking enough of these. Participate in extracurricular sports, math science competitions, leadership, band, debate. Figure out what you want to be when you become an adult. Emo, if you figure this out early, you'll be a more motivated student and therefore will have better college acceptances. Have fun every once in a while. You'll honestly regret it if you don't. Be yourself. Joining clubs or extracurricular activités are great ways to make friends who share your interests. Keep good hygiene habits. You do not want to be labeled a smelly kid. Keep your grades up, but don't panic if you don't have a 4.0 GPA. Only the most prestigious colleges require someone to have a high GPA. Chances are, your college of choice will not require a 4.0 GPA for admission. Be nice to people. Good friends, real good friends, will push you to be your better self, encourage good habits, and want the best for you. Anyone who tells you to act against that is an asshole. Stay away from them. You won't remember 90% of the people you went to high school with a few years after you graduate. Don't drop your new phone while going down to the exit bus waiting area. Oh God, I'm so sorry for the loss of yours, and I really hope no one else will, because the embarrassment and the heartbreak is terrible. What you want to do is find the biggest, baddest guy in the cafeteria and shank him to send a clear message. Wait, that is prison. Same thing. Thank you for this tip. I will try to find the biggest man once I enter. Bonus points if you shank your principal, then you don't have to worry about school at all.